Hey guys, how's it going? Bloodmon 14 here, and let's get right into it.
I prepared a bag of tricks I'm sure won't disappoint you.
Anyway, how you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. This is still the same kind of recording session, and today we're going to go over some, not all, but because I'm going to probably talk about some of the cards you can win from the 7th triple tower thing, whatever. Jeez, 4. Well, anyway, I'm not going to, as weird as it sounds, I know I'm doing gameplay, but I'm not going to focus on the duel too much. Just enough to kind of scrape by. But anyway, let's get right into it. And since we're dueling Arcana, I wrote down some of the, let me end my turn here. There we go. In between duels, excuse me, Coke from earlier still gave me a little bit of the burps. But yeah, in between, I wrote down some of the, controller almost fell off onto the floor, sorry. I forgot that I said it's a vibrate, but that's, what? Declared battle? Really? Interesting, Arcana. Well, he forced me to use negate attack there, so what can I say? Good on you, mate. Good on you, mate. But I'm probably going to get trap hold. Anyway, like I said, in between episodes, I trap hold? No. Okay, well, I wrote down some of the cards you can win. No trap? Weird. And we're going to go over some of them today. I don't know why I lost my train of thought, but since we're dueling Arcana, let's start with him first. Let me make sure I'm on the right page. Strings. Okay. So, it looks like from the I'll start with the obelisk. Looks like from the obelisk statue, not too much special. I mean, you can win Leo Wizard, which is it's a pretty crappy tribute monster, honestly. It's got like 1250, 13 defense. Not even worth your time, honestly. Cannon Soldier, which he just used a couple copies of. I'd say it's worth it, honestly. Cannon Soldier can win you some games. You know, it's basically, if you guys know modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's, the old school cowboy for game. So that's pretty good. Now, there's also Kazajan you can win from him in the triple statue obelisk. And all of the Gate Guardian pieces, as you guys know, they have an effect, like when they're attacked, you can reduce the opposing monster to 0, which, is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. And, based on how the AI reacts in this game, they're pretty stupid, and so I would figure that they probably would run into them. And man, I can tell I'm talking about something else because I completely forgot I had Jar Greed, but yeah, anyway, let's see, what else? Fiend Comedian, wow, in triple. So, and again, I don't know if all these are true or not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, some of it you just gotta confirm on your own time, basically. But man, Fiend Comedian, what can I say about this card? This is a really good card, and it's sneaky good. I mean, so Fiend Comedian, it's a trap card. The effect of it is you flip a coin, right? And then you count the cards in your opponent's graveyard. Like if we played it now, it'd be 4. If you call it right, all the cards are banished, which is good because then they can't, revive them with some cheese, like I have in my hand, called the Haunted, Premature Burial. So that's good. And if you call it wrong, however, you send the same number of cards, like 4, like I counted, from your deck to your graveyard, which is also good, because there's cards like Sinister Serpent. I mean, there's cards like, for instance, like, if I milled, 10 cards, the chances are pretty good I might send, Barrel Dragon, or, let's say you have Jinzo or something like that, you know what I mean? And then you can just revive it, and, you're good to go. So, We're going to start doing the penguin loop, since he doesn't seem to have any traps to stop us. And yeah, but yeah, Fiend Comedian, really good card. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's good for every deck, but it's pretty good. Another thing, too, is that, you see, in this era of dueling, in this dawn of dueling, so to speak, there's not, let me think, I don't want to lie or be wrong, because being wrong on the internet's tough. You know, now that I think about it, there is one way to recover cards that are banished that I can think of, and it's called Miracle Dig. Miracle Dig, it's like the Pot of Avarice for banished cards, but it doesn't let you draw. So I'm pretty sure Miracle Dig's in this game, but anyway, its effect is like, if 5 cards are banished, you can return 3 of them to the graveyard. So see, even that doesn't, give you immediate access, so to speak, but there's that. But there's nothing like, you know what I mean? There's not Dimension Fusion. Dimension Fusion's not in this game, which is busted. Thank God that isn't in this game. Return from the Different Dimension, that wouldn't be made until the movie came out, so 2005, 2006-ish, you know, it's... So my point is about Fiend Comedian, like, if you get it right and banish it, basically your opponent isn't really going to be able to, you know, access that card, or the cards that you did banish. So, honestly, that's good, very good. And in fact, I would say banishing is even better in this game than it is banishing face down in the modern game, because it's just like, well, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do to, you know, get your cards. So, anyway, that was a long rant for Fiend Comedian. But yeah, I guess I'll pick Slifer. Oh, nice. So we got Widespread Ruin. I'll go ahead and show that card. It's pretty good, honestly. Not gonna filter into the deck just yet, because I'm kind of locked in. But when your opponent attacks, destroy his or her attack position monster with the highest attack. And you know, the one with the highest attack is honestly probably giving you the most trouble. So again, that's not good for every situation, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna save on this file, yeah. But yeah, that's not the best for, and of course there's better battle traps like, you know, Mirror Force and stuff like that, but Widespread Ruin, honestly, pretty good. I've been waiting for you to arrive, Yugi. Now let the show go on. I'll make sure you'll remember the stool for a long, long time. Oh, the Arcana voice. Anyway, back to the list. And good thing I grabbed another soda because, well, obviously I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, so, yeah. Video's still going. I'm sitting behind the camera this time just to make sure, because I don't want to be sitting here rambling when, nice, this duel's basically won, got rid of the Kree. That's good. But I don't want to be sitting here rambling when the video's off. Anyway, looks like you can also win Collected Power with Obelisk and Triple. Now, again, some of these we'll have to test and see ourselves, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Row the Kree first turn, that's always good. Now, let's go to the Slifer statue for Arcana. And again, some of the better ones I'll talk about. Some of them are just, you know, okay, but, Slate. So it looks like Slifer, you can win Aqua Mador, which is good. I mean, honestly, I kind of want another one for our deck. Just for the good, solid defense. It has 1200 attack, and it's a water card, of course. What else? You can win Illusory Gentleman. It seems like he plays that card quite a lot. It's a Spellcaster Dark, 1500 attack, 1600 defense. Rock Spirit, it's a tribute card with like 1650. It sucks, basically. So there are better 5-star cards. Enchanted Javelin, which is, honestly, now that I think about it, Enchanted Javelin is pretty good in triple. I mean, if you can boost your life points by like 2,400 and then somehow kill the powerful card. Yeah, I mean, those life points do carry over, so might be worth considering. Cannon Soldier, Slifer, you can still win them from him. Widespread Ruin, which we just won. Black Pendant. We already have a couple Black Pendant from other sources. I think we got ours from Bakura. But yeah, pretty good. If you don't have it yet, I would suggest, picking Slifer and Arcana because, even if you don't win Pendant, I mean, some of these other traps he has here are pretty good. So, now, for the cards you can win, still Slifer, but the triple. You have to duel him in triple. So, we have Dream Clown. Dream Clown, is it worth it in this game? Sometimes the AI is really, 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 and annoyingly defensive, or they just won't attack you. So, like for instance, right now, I've got Slate Warrior on the field with 2,400. So I'd be shocked if the AI summoned something in attack mode. But yeah, I can see Dream Clown, sticking around for a few turns and putting in some work. Its effect is when you switch it from attack to defense, then you kill one monster, right, on your opponent's field? I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it's okay. I'd say it's a lot better in in Duels of the Roses. Yeah, that infinite spellbind, am I right? But yeah, another Widespread Ruin, Aquamador, that's good. Again, not going to filter these in right away. But I am a spastic saver, and I will save, because that is what us savers do. Timer we at? Ooh, only 11 minutes. Wow, we're getting some quick duels. Well, that was quick because we had Royal Decree, obviously. But, yeah, we'll do them again. What was I at? Dream. Sit back and relax as we raise the curtain on the Circus Sophia. Man, that almost sounded creepy, dude. That was a... I don't want to hype myself up too much, man, but that was a good impression. That was... Whew. Man, and what a line. What a line. Anyway, from Triple, Camion Wizard. That's a subpar fusion. I wouldn't even worry about trying to win that, unless you would just win it for the library for whatever reason. Mystic Plasma Zone. Now, that's a field spell. It's pretty... You see, here's the thing, guys. Is Mystic Plasma Zone, right? So it gives all dark monsters 500 more attack and reduces their defense by something I think it's 400. But the problem is dark monsters are so prevalent, and spoiler warnings, I'm not going to say who the last duelists are at the end of this game, but just a heads up, all the duels at the end of this game have plenty of dark attribute monsters, just to let you guys know. So, I wouldn't really recommend Mystic Plasma Zone for the sole fact that, I mean, right now it might be okay, maybe you started with the Zera the Mant deck, or the Cosmo Queen. I mean, it's just still, man, the fact that, okay, let's say they Dark Hole you, you know what I mean, and you got the Plasma Zone out, and they just throw down, I don't know, Zumbria the Dark. We've seen that. We've seen that Joey has that. And that's a dark monster with 2,100 points, so you give it 500 more, you're going to cause yourself problems. Gotcha! Yeah! Behold, my game of fear. What'd he say? Shadow of fear? Play of fear? I don't know. He said something about fear, and it was pretty creepy, honestly. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, I was talking about Mystic Plasma Zone. Yeah. Good thing I got a list. 14 minutes. Alright. But, yeah, Mystic Plasma Zone, like I said, it's just so tough to recommend because, man, you could cost yourself the game, so... Yeah, that's just the way it is. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't really recommend the Plasma Zone. Now I summon Elemental Hero Plasma Vice. Don't know where that came from. A second trap hole, alright. Gotcha! Alright, we should be good with Slate now. Looks like I predicted that pretty well. Nice. And Widespread Ruin, I'm guessing? Nothing, okay. Maybe that's Black Pendant, I don't know. Yeah, by the way, in testing, I have noticed Arcana likes to set his Black Pendants, but not activate them? It's kind of weird, but anyway. That's right, you pay those life points, you deal hole. You deal hole. Dude, quit taking my card. Oh yeah, by the way, can you win Change of Heart from strings? Ooh, well, I don't know, maybe you can, but the website I looked up, you cannot win Change of Heart. And I don't know where you can win that, but man, I definitely want to. Yeah, see what I mean? Dude, like, that's exactly what I was talking about. Like, he set Black Pendant. Like, he had it this whole time, but he just didn't activate it, so I don't know. Anyway. It's funny, I was just talking about that. Oh yeah, Arcana likes to send us Black Pendant, guys, and, well, lo and behold. But yeah, we'll penguin his Dark Magician back to his hand. Easy peasy. Next card. All that I was talking about. Plasma Zone, right. So, looks like the Cheerful Coffin. Boy, tough to recommend that card. I think it lets you trash 3 of the cards monsters in your hand to the grave. But, yeah. Needle Wall now. Whew, boy. If this was Nightmare Troubadour, I would highly, and I mean highly, recommend Needle Wall. But I'm not really sure how Needle Wall works in this game, if I'm being honest. I'm not going to try that hard to win it, because it is in triple in the Cypher statue, but, again, might be worth your time. I don't know. I just don't know, you know. Other cards. Looks like Solomon's Law Book in the Cypher statue for triples. So, yeah, that's another one that's like a lot better in Duels of the Roses, obviously. But, yeah, it skips your standby phase in the real game, if I'm right. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. There are some cards like Mirror Wall and, well, I guess, ooh, is Mirage of Nightmare in this game? Ooh, that's a good question. But if it is, that's a good combo, yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's the 2 I can think of off the top of my head. But anyway, let's see. Now we just need the Raw statue for Arcana. Looks like there's the Red Dark Magician, so that's pretty cool, honestly. And there's Gamble, Fairy Box, and the Raw statue. Now, I didn't forget Arcana. I did return Aquamador to your hand, so I'm going to equip Black Pennant. I have Monster Reborn. You know, I might Reborn Cannon Soldier here. Just to try to cowboy. No, I don't want to Magic Jammer myself. Stupid game. Raw. Looks like you can also win Gamble. Now, that can both win you and lose you some duels, as we saw the previous duel recording. Looks like Fairy Box is also here. I wouldn't really recommend Fairy Box. Well, okay. I recommend using Fairy Box, but I wouldn't recommend winning it from this guy. I mean, I don't know what it is, but for me, it seems like it's easier to win from Shimon and or Joey for whatever reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting it from this guy. Also, for the triple cards in Raw, looks like there's Kazajan. Ominous Fortune Telling is interesting. Again, it requires some testing, but yeah, the information itself is honestly worth it. Also looks like there's Dream Clown in this statue, Camion Wizard, and the last one is Thousand Knives. Now, Thousand Knives, honestly, you have to have Dark Magician on the field. And, I mean, you got stuff like Raigeki, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Change of Heart, Legal, Snatch Steal. Can't be, Yugi. This show was supposed to be your nightmare, I fear, not mine. Oh, no. But yeah, and that is it for Arcana. Yeah, Thousand Knives, I don't know, it's not really that... Let's see, we just won. I got 2 Widespread Ruin. Huh. Guess I'll try for the Raw statue. The Red Dark Magician would be cool. But yeah, oh, there we go. Looks like I've gotten pretty lucky this recording session, honestly. Didn't expect that, but yeah, that is good. Yeah. And we will save to that. And what time are we at? 20 minutes, okay. I guess next we will duel strings. And I'll go over, should I, in this video? No, we're at 20 minutes. Well, let me get a drink real quick, though, because I have been talking quite a lot. Oh, that's better. Whew. Let's see. Let me organize my notes here. Oh, that's the Rare Hunter. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's do strings. And he doesn't really say much, so yeah. But man, creepy. Still creepy to me. Let's see. Where's the obelisk? There we go. Again. Now, strings, like I said, I still wonder if you can win Change of Heart. Maybe you can, and again, this listing, it's not a listing of, every single card. And of course, some things are untested, so... But I did save the page, all of this listing, just a mental note to myself. I saved the page that the listing was on. It was like on GameFAQs or something or whatever, but I'm gonna actually, copy it and put it into a Word document on my computer and save it. Because it honestly took me a while to find it. Yeah, I don't know why. But, yeah, I wanted to basically use the same one I used last time. And I guess I could have, but, some of the other listings I looked up, they only had, a handful of cards, you know what I mean? I'm just like, what? That's lame. But, I guess I'll use Light Order? I don't know. Oh, okay, good. Good call. Humanoid Slime, yeah. But, yeah, I'm gonna save that, like I said, into a Word document or something, and, yeah, that way I'll always, have it, and if my internet isn't working for some reason, then I can just pull it up. There you go. Easy peasy. Right, strings, cards. Premature Burial, that is good. That is a good card. So it looks like in the Obelisk statue you can win Rogue Doll, which is okay. 16, 1,000. Jeez, dude. Enough with the black pennants. Calm down. Who do you think you are, Arcana? Looks like you can win Worm Drake, of course, which is in his deck. Destroyer Golem, Humanoid Slime, and Obelisk, and Millennium Golem. Now you could, I think, if you really, really want Millennium Golem, I would go for, is Snatch still a good call here? Why not? But yeah, I think the better call is Shoddy. Shoddy seems to give that pretty easily. So yeah, I would recommend that. And he does have, man. Well, note to self, attack with high attack monsters, because Strings, man, he's bringing it with the 2,000 defenders. Luckily for us, we got Slate first turn, but yeah. Go ahead and check with that. And it looks like in the triple duels, oof. Oh, he actually said something there. Looks like in the triple, you can win Labyrinthing. Oh yeah, we actually did win that the last recording session. Or last episode, recording session. But, looks like, oh, nice, dude, nice. So he's going to take his card back after he gets the life points. That was smart. Cyberstein, Minar in the triple. Now, Cyberstein, boy, that is a good... What just happened? What did you just do? What? Oh, he played, Bloody Axe. Oh, I'm sorry, Axe of Blood. No, Axe of Despair. Sorry, I was thinking of the Japanese... Dude, that is a deal hole move, dude. I mean, luckily for me, I got Black Panda, but jeez, man. Well, apparently this guy's like Bakura with the power-up strategy, so that's kind of annoying. I don't need to tribute Sangan, but at the same time, I think I will. Now, here's the other thing I'm starting to notice. I wouldn't recommend playing a Legendary Ocean against this guy, or Umirika, anything that helps water cards. I would not recommend against this guy because, man, he's putting out some decent power, honestly, with just a freaking humanoid slime. Jeez. But, yeah, Cyberstein. So apparently you can win that in triple with the obelisk statue. Now, Cyberstein lets you pay $5,000 in life points for a fusion monster. Now, here's the thing, man. I mean, it's weird. I will recommend Cyberstein for normal duels, but I won't for the towers, and here's why. Let's say Cyberstein wins you a game. Okay. The problem is you've got the rest of the tower, and it's in the first or second duel, and you just paid 5,000 points to win the duel. So unless you've got like 20,000 life points, I mean, to me, that's not very smart. You know what I mean? Now, if you can find a way to get to 20,000 life points easily in this game and reuse Cyberstein over, go for it. And you're the game master, and I'm just sitting here watching. But, yeah, in the triple duels, man, that is tough to recommend. I guess the last duel is fine, but even then, man, I mean, let's say you Cyberstein into Blue Eyes Ultimate, which is probably the best you can get. And we got, nice. Wait, Mystic Space Typhoon, is that on this list for strings? No, it's not. Yeah, Well, apparently you can win Mystic Space Typhoon from this guy in the Slifer statue, which we just did. So again, and that's kind of what I was talking about. Some cards that are good aren't necessarily going to be on the list. Yeah, Mystic Space Typhoon, I would say, is pretty good. But yeah, let me just finish my thoughts on Cyberstein here, and we'll end this episode. So, I mean, Cyberstein, man, you know what I mean? Unless you're using it for the last duel and the triple, because, like I said, the problem is in, like, all the triples, your life points carry over. And, like, for example, this one you start at 8,000. I mean, that would only leave you with 3,000, and this guy can, like, kill you with just desserts. Arcana can boost himself by 4,500 and then widespread ruin you, and then it's just like, well, geez, you know? I mean, now this triple, I guess it'd be okay. Yeah, this one would be okay, because you start with 12,000, so that one's maybe okay. This one, okay. But, well, even this one, I'd say it's okay. But some of these where you only have like 7,000, 6,000, dude, that would only leave you with 1,000 points. You see what I mean? So, man, as good as Cyberstein is, and it is good, I can't really recommend it, man. I mean, just because, and the other thing is, like, what if you bring out Blue Eyes Ultimate, and you get, like, Penguin Soldier, you get Dark Hold, you just get wrecked, man. You get wrecked. It's like, so, I can't really recommend Cyberstein. That's just me. I mean, it's a great card, but yeah. So the last for Obelisk, looks like you can win Messenger of Peace. Wow, really? And that's pretty interesting. Yeah, Messenger of Peace, a all-time great stall card. You only pay 100 points during each standby phase. And stops all monsters of 1,500 or more from attacking. Now, that's also something I could really talk about quite a lot. But I think I'll end this episode, and I'll talk about it next time. Let me highlight. Where is my pen? Oh, right, I didn't... Well, I'm going to end this episode and try to find my pen. And next time we will, I'll pick up the discussion by talking about Messenger of Peace. And then we'll talk about some of the cards in the Slifer and Raw statues for strings. So, yeah. Again, thanks guys for watching. Looks like we're at another 30 minutes, so I'm going to end it here. Yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.